Hi, this is Enrique. Welcome back to my channel. Earlier today, I was having a conversation with one of my friends on the phone, and we're talking about the rise in meme coins and the different ways that you can make money right now in today's crypto market. There's a lot of people out there, it had me thinking, that they're getting the money that they usually would need to be able to use to pay their monthly bills. And a lot of these people are putting it into the crypto markets, trying to get rich quick. A lot of people have the tendency to think that getting into the crypto market, they're able to make enough money to be able to purchase a Lambo in the future, maybe take a very good vacation out of that money. But in my opinion, I really do think that this is a form of gambling. And even though I don't oppose anyone to put money into these crypto markets, that in my opinion, I think it's very dangerous. If you have money that you will need to be able to make your car payment or your house payment, or you have some other obligation that you need to pay, and you're putting all this money into these crypto markets thinking that you can get rich quick, maybe there is a possibility that your money could 2x or 5x. But the thing is at the end of the day, if you do end up losing this money, or if you end up in a small downturn, you may run into a point when maybe you're waiting an extended period of time for your money to be able to go back to where it was before, for you to be able to break even or for you to make a small profit. Over the course of the years, I've run into many people that have put a lot of money into GameStop stock, AMC, Dogecoin, or maybe even just regular cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP, Litecoin, Shiba Inu is another one. People will put money into these cryptocurrencies at an all-time high, and maybe it'll dip. And yes, there's a lot of opportunity for that meme coin or these cryptocurrencies to bounce back. Look at all the people that pulled out home equity lines of credit or maybe secondary loans on their properties and dumped it all into Bitcoin at 69,000. If those people have held on from then until now, they actually would be in the positive. They would be from 69,000. If you're at 99,000, that would actually look like it was actually a very good decision, right? But those people, they had to hold on to this cryptocurrency during an extended period of several years. Same thing with Dogecoin. There's people that put a lot of money into Dogecoin when it was in the 20-cent range, and then it dumped, right? Dogecoin took a nosedive all the way down into the teens, right? You had Dogecoin at 12 cents, and I think it even went down to 4, 5, 6 cents, right? So those people, they had to hold on to that cryptocurrency and wait for it to bounce back. And yes, if you did hold on to it during this entire period, you look like a genius because you actually are making money, right? But during that period of time, that money is not generating interest, it's not generating dividends, while maybe you have obligations you have to pay. So I think it's very important that if you are going to be putting money into these cryptocurrencies or these meme coins, or even individual stocks, that you put money in there that you don't need to pay your regular monthly household bills. That it's money that if one day it dips and you have to hold on to that investment for several months or even several years, that you're totally okay with it. So I think that that's one form of gambling, because you are gambling in the fact that these meme coins and this cryptocurrency will go up in value over time. This had me thinking about all the different times that I've ran into people that I've known that have actually gambled at the casino as well. I have had acquaintances in the past that I've talked to that have gotten help from Gamblers Anonymous, and some of them have had to seek professional help to be able to get out of the rhythm of going into the casino and trying to make a quick buck with slots or even poker. So I did have an instance. I've known someone for several years that he actually was addicted to the poker game. He was able to seek help. These people, sometimes maybe they'll be out of the casino for several months, but eventually any little thing could get them back into the casino. I think it's very dangerous for people to step into the casinos and develop an addiction. There's some people that are very prone to become addicts at different things. Over the years, I've also ran into a lot of people that are very addicted to different types of drugs and even alcohol. Alcohol can become a major addiction as well. There's a lot of money that is spent every single year on cigarettes, alcohol, gambling. And a lot of the times, what ends up happening is a lot of these people, they fall into a state of depression where they have withdrawals sometimes. And especially right now, if it's very difficult for you to be able to afford your packs of cigarettes or your bottles of liquor or even the nights out that you go to the casino and you gamble. If you have a hard time to be able to generate that money to be able to feed that addiction, you could fall into a very bad situation. That also can hinder you to reach your goals. I've ran into people that are very smart, they're very dedicated, they have a lot of knowledge, and some of these people, they can do very good things in life. But sometimes all it takes is just one addiction to hinder the possibility of you becoming someone great, someone that can potentially generate very good revenue, have a very good, successful career. For all of you watching out there that have an addiction, I think the first step for you to be able to overcome it, you need to recognize that you have the addiction and that you actually want to do something about it. A lot of the times, what ends up happening is as you are going to the casino or you're drinking all that alcohol on a daily basis, or you're even smoking several packs a day of cigarettes, consciously you know you're doing it, even though in your mind you know that you're in the wrong, your body wants it. It takes over your body, this gambling. You have to recognize that you have a problem and you have to seek professional help. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get over the addiction you have. There's some people that they can fall into addictions very, very fast. And sometimes there's some good addictions too. I have things that I do that I feel are like a good addiction. One of the good addictions that I have is going to the gym. Sometimes I have to wake up early in the morning and get my day going. How do I do it? I go to the gym. I get up early in the morning, take at least 45 minutes to an hour in the gym to get myself prepped for the rest of the day. If you have other activities that you do, maybe they're really good, healthy activities, and you can also be an addict to those activities. Those are actually good situations where maybe it works in your favor. Right now, we have a big crisis in the US with different types of drugs. A lot of it comes down to the individuals. It has to be a collective group, and the government needs to do a lot more to help these people out to get them out of danger. Another one of my addictions is silver stacking. I have two more coins I would like to showcase. Number one right here. This is a Mexican Libertad 1 ounce 2024 coin. So you could see this here. It's a Mexican Libertad. Now this one, the premium was actually pretty reasonable. So these are good if you want to hold on to several of these at a good price. I highly recommend them. And then this one's a Roaring Lion 1 ounce 2023. And these are real nice too. I like them. So this is something that, again, how I've mentioned in the past, that if you do stack silver, basically what you're doing is you're not actually losing money when you're stacking silver. All you're doing is you're grabbing your cash that you have, your available cash, and you're just swapping it for a different type of liquid asset that doesn't go to zero. So again, I think it's very important for you to have some good activities in life. And a lot of the times what you can do too is if you do have a current addiction that you are battling, sometimes you can actually replace those addictions with something healthy. So there's people out there that maybe at one point they were alcoholics, and a lot of these people sometimes they find a way to be able to transition that energy to maybe going to the gym, lifting weights, or maybe doing some other type of physical activity like running or any other type of physical activity that's good for your health. And it's never late to start. So even people that are older, they can go ahead and get started little by little. And it's all about baby steps, right? So if you have a current addiction where maybe you smoke 5 packs a day, which I've met people that have smoked 5 packs a day. It's incredible. 100 cigarettes, that's a lot of money that you're spending on cigarettes. And maybe you can transition where from going your 5 packs, you go to 4 packs, three, two, one, and then you just cut it out. I think that's a very good way to be able to cut down your addictions is to do it slowly, right? You don't do it all at once. You do it a little bit at a time. Same thing with alcohol. If you're drinking several times a week, cut it down little by little. It doesn't have to be cold turkey because a lot of the times when you try to cut down your addictions cold turkey, it's actually more difficult. There's also people that I've met that have been addicted to maybe eating unhealthy foods as well, or maybe even soft drinks. So you want to cut down on that as well. Anything that's unhealthy for you, the best way that I've seen that works is to cut it down little by little. So if someone goes to the casino 4 times a week, maybe they want to start going 3 times and then maybe twice. And actually, I've met people over the years that have been addicted to going to the casino all the time playing slots. And the ways that they've cut down is if they're people that generate a ton of jackpots and they're just there all day, they cut it down little by little, and eventually then they tell me, hey, you know what? I haven't gone to the casino in several months, but the way they do it is they cut it down gradually. So it's very important for people to take action. Many of you will be successful out there if you do have some sort of addiction to do it that way. I know in the past I've had certain things that I've done that I'm not very proud of. The way that I've cut down these things is little by little, gradually, until eventually it becomes a thing of the past and you can focus your energy on other things that matter more in life. So I'm going to go ahead and also show you guys a little bit about my Shar-Pei and her transition to fully eating raw dog food. So it's been about a month since I got my first shipment from the Foundation Raw. And actually, I had another large shipment here. And so I did order more raw dog food from them. I think it's really great to be able to have the opportunity to share this with you. And maybe it'll motivate some of you to try this out with your pets. And again, and this is all if you have the means for it. If it's too expensive for some of you, I totally understand. But maybe also if you are going to be buying some food for your pets, make sure you try to get the best quality food for them out there, which pets nowadays, they're pretty much an extension of the family. So I'll go ahead and I'll share a video. All right, so it's been a month since I started the raw dog food diet for my dog Nala. She is currently 12 years old. This raw dog food that you see here, Ultimate Blend from the Foundation Raw, this has been gradually put into her diet to the point right now where now we have the entire chub per day. This is what's recommended for her size. So I will be feeding this to her today. I wanted to give a little bit of an update. So the dog, she's not as bloated now after baying in this for a whole month. And also she has more energy. Her skin looks a little bit better. Every time she goes to the restroom, her stools are not as big. So I think it's really great if you can incorporate this type of diet to your pet. If it's within your means, I highly recommend that you feed your pets raw food. If you have any comments on this video, please leave them down below. Thank you very much for your support. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.